Okay. All right.
All right.
We're back here. How's everybody doing?
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing?
Waiting for people to join. Okay. Miss Megan join. Okay. Is anybody gonna join? Hey. Okay, people are joining. Okay. This is good. Anyone ever in chat? Hi. Say hi. Anyone say hi to that? Okay, people are joining. Is anybody saying something in the chat? This is good. Okay, this is good. Want to say hi in the chat? This is good. Okay, you don't want to ask me questions before we get started? If you want to ask questions, you can go into chat below. Okay. Oh, William says, I'm doing good, William. How are you? How are you doing? How you doing, William? All right, let's talk about why I think will be in a new Nintendo console first. Did anybody have any guesses about what's going to be the new Nintendo console? Let's talk about that. Does anybody know what they want in a new Nintendo console? All right. So here's what I think should be in a Nintendo console. Why I think should be in a Nintendo console is either A, more performance. I think they should be more performance than a new Nintendo console, definitely. I also think they should be I would want it in TV mode, but if it's handheld and TV, that would be pretty cool. Oh, the Plus. William said either it's the Plus. Okay, either it's the Plus. What is interesting? The Plus model. That would be pretty cool if you had a Plus model Nintendo. That would be pretty cool. Also, I've heard some rumors about the iPhone 15 coming out. I've heard rumors about that as well. And that seems pretty cool. I heard it's going to have USB Type C. How do people feel about that? Well, you can put your answer in the comments. How do you feel about USB Type C? There was something about the iPhone 15 coming out. And the iPhone 15 is supposed to be a little bit faster, have that dynamic island thing, which is basically just a notch that expands so you get to your notifications. It's not really a big deal, to be honest. So that should be in there. So also, as well as that, I also think they should be more storage in the iPhone 15. And also, I'm really hoping that the iPhone 15 will have faster processor, but it's probably going to be like 4% faster, if we're being honest. So yeah, that is another thing. Also, apparently, iPhone 15 and also the new Nintendo console. The new Nintendo console seems like I've heard rumors about that's coming in 2024. I've seen a lot of rumors about that. Anybody in the chat? What else, William? Okay, iPhone. Let's see what else. Also, I've heard about, the PS5s melting on the USB ports of the GameCon. I also heard something about another thing about the Nintendo console. Somebody was saying they had dev kits on the news. Somebody was saying in the news they would have dev kits and stuff like that. Rumors from VGC. VGC was one of the rumors sources. That was one of the sources from the from where the rumors came from. That was one of the sources. So yeah, that was one of the sources. And also I've heard about rumors where they're saying it's going to be a lot like the Switch, basically, is what they're saying. And that's another one of the rumors. Yes, that's another one of the rumors. And also, by the way, I heard that Apple just recently released a new MacBook. It's supposed to be, I think, a 14 or 15 inch. And I heard some of them are going to have M2s, M2 Max, M2 Pro chips, which are supposed to be on this architecture called Apple Silicon. So yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, so that is definitely another thing that's supposed to be on there. So, yep. And also, oh, you never heard of Apple Silicon? Interesting. Apple Silicon is supposed to be Apple's new architecture, like the ARM architecture, like the same architecture as in the iPhone 15. Yeah, so architecture meaning like, the platform or the hardware a device is built on. For example, iPhone will have something called ARM architecture. And then after that, the Intel will be something called x86 or x64 architecture, which is the hardware that something's built on. So yeah, that's another thing. And also, x86 is one that's been really used a lot, especially in 32-bit. x64 is supposed to be the kind of architecture that's like more modern, and sometimes they also call it x86. So yeah, the naming scheme can be a bit technical. And also, that's another thing. And also, by the way, iPhone 15 Ultra is supposed to be another rumor. And the iPhone 15 Ultra, they're saying that the iPhone 15 Ultra will be, I think they said it's going to be like well over $1,000. Yeah, well over $1,000 for an iPhone 15 Ultra. And it's just ridiculous. It's a phone. How much should a phone cost? I know, right? Yeah, so that's another thing. And also, That's another thing. And also, by the way, there's have I know a lot of people know about the RTX 4090 graphics card. Have you guys heard of that? Yeah, you're right. A lot of people can't afford it, William. A lot of people can't afford it. Lots of people cannot afford it. You're right about that. Yeah, so yeah, I know that's very expensive. And also, yeah, it is. It is. It really is, William. It really is. Yeah, so I guess that's another thing. And also, apparently, Google just released Google, the web browser company, they just released a phone called the Google Pixel Fold. It's $1,800. $1,800 for a phone. A Google Pixel Fold is supposed to be a phone that folds like that, like a book. It's ridiculous, isn't it? $100. I'm very serious about that, William. Yes, I am. I know. Yeah, so yeah, that is very expensive, William. It's super expensive. Yes, you're right about that. So yep, that's another one. And also, by the way, I also heard some other things. For example, I heard that the M2 Ultra is also M2 Ultra version of the Mac Studio, and that's going to max out at $9,000 for the Mac Studio M2 Ultra maxed out model. So yeah, that's another one. So yeah, the M2 Ultra, and that chip they claim is so fast and everything. And the thing is, I feel like that Apple's chips aren't really that much more powerful than the top of the line Intel and AMD hardware you can get. Yeah, $9,000 M2 Ultra is ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, so these computers are expensive, especially when it comes from Apple. I mean, the base model, like I'm talking about the maxed out model, if you get the lowest end model, you're still talking like $2,000 for the lowest end model. That's still ridiculous, isn't it? $9,000 the maxed out model, but it's in that price range. It's really ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. Yes, you're right about that. Yeah, so it really is. I just do not get like how much like it's just I know some people will buy it, but I really do not get like how they can keep buying the stuff. The stuff is made in China. And the stuff in China is not that expensive to produce a lot of the time. So yeah. So yep, that's another thing. And also, by the way, there was something saying the Nintendo Switch will be out to 2026. And yeah. Yeah, 2026 the year. Yeah. 2026 the year 2026. 2026 the year is the year it's going to be coming out. Meaning the year is going to be discontinued 2026 when the Switch will be discontinued according to one source. Not the price, just the year it's going to be going off the market. The Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch, I heard from somewhere it's going to be on the market until 2026, and then it'll be off the shelves. So that's what I heard from one source on the internet. Like, I can't confirm it, but that's what I heard. Oh, a new Nintendo Switch? I actually do not know if there's going to be a new Nintendo Switch. It would be pretty cool to see one, though. The rumors are saying there'll be a new Nintendo Switch, but if Nintendo actually announces that, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. So yep, that's another thing, and also, yeah. So that's another thing. And also, one more thing. What was your favorite phone of all time? What was your favorite phone of all time? Oh, cool. Okay. Well, it was nice having a live stream, and I'm gonna get off. Signing off. Have a good one.